DA leader John Steenhuisen has hosted the party's own version of the State of the Nation address today. Steenhuisen outlined the party's suggested solutions to the country's most pressing issues. He's called for an immediate end to the state of disaster. Well, for more on this, eNCA reporter Monique Mortlock joins us now. Good afternoon, Monique. Can you tell us what were some of the key points in Steenhuisen's alternative SONA?
Steenhuisen used much of the speech to bash the ANC and EFF. He said that over the next 2 years, the DA will be trying to convince voters that it is the best choice for voters to get good governance wherever they are. He mentioned the fact that the DA doesn't need 51% in the next elections in 2024. Instead, they just need to keep the ANC and the EFF below 51%, saying that they don't have any qualms with other parties, but their main opponents is the ANC and then what they called the other variant, the EFF. So that took up quite a large portion of the Steenhuisen's alternative SONA. Steenhuisen also mentioned areas where the DA shines, using the Western Cape, the DA's crown jewel, as an example where the DA shines when it comes to good governance. But 2 points that Steenhuisen mentioned where the DA has really been struggling over the last couple of years to get off the ground. It's their battle with national government to allow it to procure electricity privately from independent producers, and also to allow the city of Cape Town to take over the rail network, because we know that here in Cape Town the rail network has deteriorated over the last couple of years. In fact, tomorrow Transport Minister Fikile Mbalula will once again be taking a train ride to assess what the situation is, and many of these lines in Cape Town, many of these train lines are either cancelled on a daily basis, and this has left thousands of commuters not destitute, but having to rely on more expensive modes of transport like taxis, buses and other vehicles. But let's just take a listen to Steenhuisen speaking about the DA's plan to procure power independently.
The City of Cape Town and several other DA-run municipalities in the Western Cape are planning to protect their residents from Eskom's collapse by buying electricity directly from independent power producers. When that happens, people will be able to see for themselves the benefits, and they will realise that we don't have to stick to the ANC's outdated model of one massive state-owned enterprise. Already Cape Town routinely shields its residents from one full stage of load shedding to the well-maintained and serviced Steenbras Dam hydroelectric scheme.
Thank you very much. Monique Mortlock with that quick update of what the DA's alternative State of the Nation address by John Steenhuisen sounded like, well, at least part of it. The big one, of course, the real one, is happening on Thursday. For the first time, will take place not in Parliament, because Parliament went on fire on the 2nd of January. It was